Hello everyone, I'm Jessica and welcome to an episode of Cooking with Jessie. Today I'm making something special, my signature Gizdodo recipe. We'll be right back. Okay guys, welcome back, and here are my ingredients for the Gizdodo. So first and obviously we need our plantains that are ripe, and I'm going to chop them into nice chunks for us to eat. I have some oil over here, some red onion because I love the intensity it brings, some of my gizzard, pardon me, some gizzard. If you don't like the gizzard, you can use some beef, some chicken, whatever you like. And I boiled these and seasoned them so they're absolutely delicious. I have some spring onions that I chopped just to sprinkle at the end. Some bell peppers that are red, yellow, and green. I love the color that it brings and the taste, absolutely amazing. I have my pepper mix. So this is a bit of tomatoes, some shombo, some atarodo, just your peppers, and I blended them up and then put them on the fire to reduce the water so that when I'm cooking them and frying them, they go very fast. Here I have some grinded pepper, some curry powder, some thyme, some crushed stock cubes, some white pepper, which I find adds another level of taste and deliciousness, and some salt. Let's get cooking. Guys, we ready to cook? Yes, we are. Okay, so first I have my hot pan and we're going to fry these individually, of course. So I have my oil, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, that's just about enough. And when it's hot, we add in our gizzard / any meat you chose. Okay, so it's hot and now I put in my meat. That sizzle gets me every time. Spread that out. And now I'm going to fry these until it's perfectly brown. Hey guys, so my gizzard is ready and it's perfectly browned. If you want to be browner than this, go ahead, but by all means do not burn it, okay? So it's ready for me to get into my bowl. Oh, smells so good in here. Okay, so that's done, and now it's time to fry my plantain. Okay, so my plantains are in now. So my plantain is perfectly fried now. So I'm transferring it back into my bowl. And now we're going to start with the sauce, the thing that combines the plantain and the dodo together. So I'm reducing the heat so as not to make this oil a hazard. So I'm going to carry my plantains here and now I'm going to start frying the sauce. Okay guys, so now it's time to make the sauce. So I have my red onions first, and then my pepper paste. So I switch on the heat. Switch on the heat. And we get fried. Okay, so I put in my onions. And I fry them until they're translucent. They look a little bit clear. And this just helps all the onion flavor just to enter the oil and just makes better food for everyone. So. Okay, so now that it's getting loose and translucent, I'm adding my pepper paste. So I add that in, and I mix that. So this is going to fry for 5 to 7 minutes, and the real indicator to know when it's about done is when the oil bubbles up to the surface and the paste gets, it breaks apart from each other. So we're just going to keep frying that until we get to that stage. So I'm increasing the heat so that this goes along a bit faster. So at this point, I'm also going to add my spices. So in goes my thyme, some white pepper, some curry powder, stir that a bit. I'll also add my dried ground pepper because I always like a little bit of spice, my crushed seasoning cubes, and of course a pinch of salt because there's already salt in the seasoning cubes. And at this point, I'll also add just a little handful of my capsicum or bell pepper. Think a bit more. Yes, I think that will do. I'm going to fry it for a few more minutes. Now I'm going to taste my delicious sauce, just a little bit, just to yeah, this is good. The salt just enough, all the seasonings, and the capsicum adds that kick I was talking about earlier. Good. So now it is time to mix in my gizzard and my dodo. Okay, so now I'm adding in my fried gizzard and all its juices, and my dodo that I've fried. And so now I'm going to get a glove so I can hold it because the pots are hot. So now I have my extra protection. I turn. Oh, this looks absolutely inviting and amazing. And you guys should smell what's going on here. It's making my mouth water just being here. Okay. So everything is combined, and now I'm going to add the rest of my bell peppers. Now mix that in and just let it sit, and everything should combine for another 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to use this paper towel And I'm going to clean the brim of my pot just to make it look neat, because we don't want a messy kitchen, now do we? Okay, so now I find that this is a bit thick, and so to make it a bit looser, I have my beef broth that I got from preparing the gizzard, and so just a bit will do. Yeah, that feels just about fine, and that will just loosen up the sauce and make it just that, a looser sauce. So, and now as a final addition, just keep this on, I have my spring onions. So just for a little bit of extra pizzazz, for some color and for the taste as well. So just sprinkle, and then I turn it in. And I switch off the heat. And voila, your Gizdodo is done. So I have my food plated here, and here I have by the side some parsley and some celery, but you can garnish it with anything you choose because everyone has their own personal preference. So if you just want more spring onions on top, you do you. So now we're done with the cooking and it's time for the tasting. But I'm not the one tasting it. I have a special guest to taste it with me. So he's an actor, a comedian, a singer, and actually a great lover of plantain. Please introduce my producer, Koffi the Guru. He's coming, it's so exciting.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
So this is
wow.
The Gizdodo I prepared especially for you. And please give me your honest opinion.
Okay. Should I?
Yes, bon appetit.
Merci beaucoup. Aha. What's this one now for?
So this is just the garnishing. This is celery, parsley, if you don't want anything fancy.
So I can eat this after eating this?
Sure.
Combien dodo and gizzard?
What do you think? It's taking more. Must mean it's good.
Where did you order this food from?
No, I made it just here.
You didn't order this?
No, I did not. I mean, the fans approve, right? Well, he's eating everything, so I guess he likes it, since he has refused to comment.
This is my comment. This is my first time of eating combien dodo and gizzard. Gizdodo, have you? So, thank you. Huh? I don't have much to say. This is a banger. This is beautiful.
Thank you.
You cooked this?
Yes.
Not your mom?
No.
Or your dad? Or any of your relatives?
No.
Normally, you're not supposed to eat and talk. Let it stay. The food is sweet. Stand up for the champion. Wherever you are, stand up for the champion. This is the champion. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I love this. This is beautiful. When next are you cooking?
Whenever you free.
Thank you. Thank you.
You want water?
Let me take some. If you eat this by Jessie, your life will never remain the same. Amen, somebody. Ah, you do cook. Open your restaurant, quick.
Okay guys, Koffi obviously enjoyed this today. I hope you did too. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed and like this video, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook. See you next time on another episode of Cooking with Jessie. Bye!